Hello and welcome to the newsroom. I am Jerusha Amarigbo. The presidency has said it has uncovered fraud and poor services in some of its regulatory agencies, according to reports submitted by the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council. PEBEC, CEOs and head of some federal government regulatory agencies engaged in an unwholesome act with duplications of duties also discovered. Vice President Yemi Oshibajo, who presided over the meeting, directed that CEOs and head of such government regulatory agencies be presented with the outcomes and interactions should take place regarding some of the worrying disclosures in the reports of the survey, which exposes major pitfalls in the operations of the agencies. And three senior lawyers and groups, including Afenifere and the Yoruba Council of Elders, have criticized the presidency over its stand on the Ondo state government ultimatum to herdsmen and the state's forest reserves. Recall that the Ondo state government said it did not tell herdsmen to leave the state or its forests, but forest reserves which had become hideouts of kidnappers. Presidency, in a statement by Presidential Special Assistant on Media and Publicity Garba Shehu, earlier faulted the governor, saying he should not act outside his constitutional powers. And the Borno state government has introduced three new tax regimes to boost its internally generated revenues. According to the state government, the taxes are on consumptions, entertainment, and presumptive tax, which would lead to the rise of the state's IGR. Chairman of Borno State Board of Internal Revenue Service, Mohammed Al-Khali, while announcing the adoption of the new taxes in Maiduguri, disclosed that technologies have been deployed in revenue and tax collection to block leakages in the formal and informal sectors of the economy. He noted that the harmonized revenue law had been passed by the State House of Assembly for the 2021 implementation. And a former governor of Sokoto State, Atahiru Bafarawa, has urged President Muhammadu Buhari to divert the proposed 400 billion naira for the procurement of COVID-19 vaccines to tackle the worsening insecurity in the country. He urged the government to show more concern on insecurity than the pandemic that had barely taken 2,000 lives. He said Northerners and indeed all Nigerians are not happy with the security situation in the country. And in business, the Federation Accounts Allocation Committee at its virtual meeting shared a total sum of 619.343 billion naira as Federation allocation for the month of December 2020 in the three tiers of government. From this amount, the federal government received over 218 billion naira, state received over 178 billion naira, while the local government council got 131 billion naira, while the oil-producing states received a share of 13% derivation of mineral revenue. A statement issued in Abuja by the spokesperson of the Federal Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Hassan Dodo, also stated that the cost of collection, transfer and refunds gulped about 59.147 billion naira. And international leaders from around the world have congratulated newly sworn-in U.S. President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris yesterday, expressing cautious optimism over future relationships after 4 years of tumult under Donald Trump. German Chancellor Angela Merkel, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, amongst the many country leaders from whom congratulatory messages have come from. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari had earlier expressed his eagerness to work with the new president. And in sports, the rescheduled Nigeria Professional Football League games between Kwara United and Eyimba has been played in Ilorin. The games was originally scheduled to hold on January 3rd at Ilorin Township, but was postponed due to a lineup of continental engagement for Eyimba. The match was keenly contested and chances were created, but the scoreline did not change as Kwara United won 1-0 and moved up to the 8th place of the point table, while Eyimba remained in the 5th place. Kwara United will now face FC Ifeanyi in Ilorin on Sunday, 24th of January 2021. And that's all we have on our package. Thank you for staying with us. I am Jerusha Amarigbo.